Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 65 of Main Progress. We're starting off with level 98 smithing. We're going to do the last bit of smithing here, and then we're going to move on to Slayer, and the rest of the next, 3 episodes from here on out are just going to be Slayer, basically until I'm maxed, because all I have left after Slayer is construction, and that'll take like a day or two, so got lots of Slayer to go, but we're hitting off level 99 smithing right here, and that's going to be the last one to do before Slayer. Well, and that's my first Slayer task done, so let's see what we get next. Black Demons, starting off with the AFKs, but there we go, 675k to my next Slayer level. So, working on that progress, 1.5k per XP per hour with this thing. What we'll get next, Banshees, what the fuck? There it is, Smoke Devils. So, let's see how Thermi is. So I was thinking about it today, and something I realized is that there are about 6 or 7 different bosses, well actually DKs are 3, so more like 9 or 10 different bosses that drop boss pets that can be assigned as Slayer tasks. And I've been doing this Smoke Devil, and it's kind of annoying, it's not really my favorite, but it's more just the fact that I'm getting like 15k Slayer XP per hour. It's just really, really bad, and Cave Kraken is even worse for the boss. And I realized that it would make a lot of sense to just do a lot of Slayer when I'm going for the boss pets anyways, because I looked at the assignment list for Neve, and like 6 out of the 14 tasks that she assigns that I would actually do would be ones that I could do with bosses that drop, I'm gonna fucking die here, bosses that drop boss pets. So, you know, I could do those other tasks, they wouldn't take too long, and then the majority of my time would be spent hunting for boss pets anyways, and I'd be getting a good amount of Slayer XP and also killing the monsters a bit faster. So I think until 99 Slayer I'm actually just going to not do Krakens at all, and I'm just going to do the regular Smoke Devils, because it's a lot more efficient, it's a lot faster, and it means that I'll max probably like a week sooner, honestly. It'll save a lot of time, because you get assigned Smoke Devils quite a lot, and same with Krakens, and they're just so slow and they take so long. Like a Smoke Devil task here takes like 3 or 4 hours of 15k XP per hour. It's just terrible. So that's my plan actually. I know that I'm going back on my word, but I didn't really think about the fact that, you know, like for Caliphate Queen, it makes it a lot faster if you have it as a Slayer task, and same thing, you can do it with DKs, you can do it with Caliphate Queen, you have the Kraken and the Smoke Devil, you have, if you do Duradel, you have Black Dragons for King Black Dragon. There's like 2 other ones, I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. Greater Demons, you can do Zambi Boss, and Aviances, you can do Armadillo Boss. So that's like 6 different assignments that you can do with Neve. And 1 more if you do Duradel. And so, honestly, I think that would be the best way to go when I'm going for boss pets. I mean, there are a lot of bosses that just aren't assigned as Slayer tasks, so I'd have to do them off task anyways, but like, nearly half of the boss pets can be done on Slayer tasks and be faster. So I think that's what I'm going to do when I actually am going for boss pets, which won't be for a fairly long time. But for now, I'm just going to do the regular Smoke Devils for the rest of the day. I killed like 60 of the Smoke Devil boss, and it's alright. I don't know, it's just a lot of clicking. It's basically the same thing as Caliphate Queen, you have to run underneath and stuff. And it's not so much that I dislike that, it's just it's annoying to be getting such bad Slayer XP when I'm going for 99 Slayer right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I did the rest of those, average 50k an hour exactly, so that's a really, really good task. And they last quite a while also, so, and overall I think it's like 250k XP per hour, like to your total XP, so those are quite nice. I definitely am just going to do those, and I'm going to skip Krakens. And, you know, when I'm going for boss pets, then it'll work out just fine, because I'll be doing lots of PVM, and obviously the tasks with the bosses will take a lot longer than the tasks without the bosses, and I'll be getting good Slayer XP. Trolls are a very good task, actually, like 50k plus an hour. Enchanted Lyre teleport to right to Yataso is fucking awesome for trolls. I just got myself like 12 or 13 of these, so that'll be nice for the teleport location. You do unlock that from the elite Fremenic diary, so that's pretty nice. It's actually getting nearly 10k per XP per hour doing that task with the Bone Crusher, because they drop big bones, which are 15 per XP each, and that's actually not a very good XP per hour. I think it's possible to get like 50, 55k an hour. I don't know, I think I'm just tired right now or something, but yeah. Ice Trolls, very, very good task actually. They're very high XP, and they're only assigned by Neve, and Calphites are also an amazing task. Bloodvelds, not bad. Alright, average just under 40k XP per hour over Hellhound's task, which is actually pretty good, plus 15k XP for that task. So I think generally on average I should average somewhere around 40k Slayer XP per hour, because most tasks that I do are somewhere around there, maybe like a little bit less, and then there are definitely several that are well above 40k an hour. And then there's just Abbey Demons, which are like 27.5k an hour now with Diaries. So I think overall I probably will average somewhere around 40k an hour, which is going to be quite nice. which means that I will be getting over EHP the whole time and probably save like 10 to 20 hours on Slayer and hopefully get it done this month. Yep, skipping these. So all my Abyssal Demons tests I will be doing in Slayer Tower just because you get a 10% boost to all Slayer XP gain in the Slayer Tower with Mauritania Diaries. So the only monsters that I kill that are actually in the Slayer Tower are Abyssal Demons. But I'm going to be doing these, so it increases their XP from 25k to about 27.5k, because that would be a 10% increase, so that's nice. It's a little bit extra XP for these, and these are the slowest tasks that I do, so that'll work out pretty well. Wow, I'm actually averaging like 31k an hour over the past, I don't know, like 15 or 20 minutes or so, so that's actually pretty surprising. I'll have to see tomorrow whether what I average over the entirety of the task, because I actually have to head off, because I have to be at school in like 6 hours, so that's not so good. But yeah, these are actually better than I expected. 31k an hour, and I'm not even max melee either, so these probably would be even higher than that if you're max melee and everything doing Slayer. So that's actually quite a bit more than I expected, and actually is quite good. I'll see if I average that, but I am potting every like 17 kills, because that's how many of these will last if I bring 3 super combats. And the reason I bring super combats is just because I usually need the extra inventory space for prayer pots. But I'll have to do a bit more testing and see whether I actually need that. But yeah. These are actually a lot better than I expected, even as far as XP is concerned, and that 52 head, hell yeah, that's actually awesome, because I want one of these, because I want all of the heads eventually, because that's one of my post max goals. So that is beautiful. I think those are like 1 in 6k, or at least that's what I've heard, so that is actually amazing. Alright, so that's an Abbey Demons test, and I actually averaged 30.4k an hour, but I did just use a XP book on it, so before I used that XP book, I was averaging like 29.7k an hour, and that's over like 214 Abyssal Demons. So that's actually really high. It's a lot higher than I expected, but actually, Abyssal Demons are really good with a 10% XP boost. I mean, that's lower than most tasks anyways, but it's still like decent for the profit that you're getting off of Abbey Demons and whatnot. And, fuck yeah, Abbey Demon head. Alright, 52.4k an hour over the extent of a Smoke Devil's task, so not too bad. Let's grab a new one, let's see what we get. Blood Veils, those are pretty good. Wow, this just looks amazing. Okay, I've gotten 2 100 silver ore drops in this one Slayer task of 160 Smoke Devils. How? Let's count how many times this happens by the time I get 99 Slayer. Yep, happened again. Well, we just hit 94 Slayer, so that's nice. I missed the screenshot and all that good shit, but 94 Slayer, hell yes. I also got 97 strength, and I hit 95 defense yesterday. So I'll get 96 attack tomorrow, I think, and hopefully I'll get to 123 combat pretty soon. But yeah, 1 Slayer level out of the way, 5 levels to go. I almost ran out without even getting this. This is the first one I've gotten. Done about 900 and almost 1,000 Smoke Devils, and we got an occult necklace on my very last kill of this task. Isn't that lovely? I don't know how much it was actually worth. So let me run out of here and price check this real quick. 1.3 mil, not bad. Not bad at all. There's another whip after another person, after many kills, finally got another whip. And there's like 2.3 mil right now, it's fucking crazy. 94 ranged, hell yeah, missed it. Getting less range XP than Slayer, so I won't get 99 range from Slayer. But I'll probably be like 98, maybe 97, but I think probably close to 98, and then I probably will just chin the rest of it. Won't take too long at all, but yeah, 94 range, very nice, and I'm going to get 96 attack pretty soon as well. Missed it once again, but there's 96 attack, and I'm still 122. I think if I look at the combat level calculator, I'm 122.97 right now. So the next level that I'm going to get, I guess, is 98 HP, and that will get me 123 combat finally, which would be nice, and just over 600k off of 95 Slayer, so hopefully I will actually get that this weekend, because I do have a good amount of time to play this weekend, which is pretty cool. It's actually Friday right now, but I don't have school because it is Good Friday, so that is awesome, and normally on Fridays I basically have 0 time, so that's pretty cool, bit of extra time there. And yeah, hopefully 95 this weekend, maybe even a bit more XP. Alright, so I finally managed to do some testing with these, and as you can see, 41.3k an hour. I was using Whip over this task, and usually I use a Hosta here, because I remember watching a Sick Nerd video, and he said that it was better to use Hosta with these since they're weak to stab, but with a Hosta, I think I was averaging like 38 or 39k an hour over a task, and this task I averaged 41.3k, and as you can see, XP gain, that's a whole task, almost 20k XP. So I guess Whip is actually better, so you may as well just bring a Whip for Hellhounds if any of you guys are curious about that, but yeah. I will actually be making guides for each Slayer task in the future, so if any of you guys are wondering about that, I definitely will. I think I kind of just want to wait until I get a higher Slayer level just to make sure that I get them right, because, you know, the longer you train a skill, you tend to pick up small little things, and I'd rather have those in my guides if I can. But yeah, I will have guides for each Slayer task that you actually want to do off of Neve, and I'll show you guys like everything that you want to do as far as like cannon placement and specific stuff like that, double hit spots, etc. But anyways, I'm going to grab a new task from Neve and hope that it's Dark Beasts. No, not Dark Beasts, Black Demons. What am I talking about? Because I'm starving right now. I need to grab some food. Dark Beasts are perfect for that. Aberrant Spectres, no thank you. I skip those these days because they're just bad XP. Well, I got Dagonos, which is a amazing task, 78k an hour. Wasn't exactly the most AFK, but there we go. 12.6 AX begin. That's actually not even that bad. It takes like 10 minutes. Oh boy. You get so many gems from Slayer, but look at this. I have a feeling that the drop rate of gems might be like half the next one. So like Sapphires have 60, Emeralds I have 28, that could easily be 30. Rubies I have 18, that could easily be 15. So it seems like each one is like twice as rare as the next one. Diamonds, you know, it's a smaller number, so it probably has more variance. But I think that might actually be the case, because every time my gem bag gets full, it's always with Sapphires, obviously, because they're the most common. And I always notice this pattern that somewhat falls into that, so I'm kind of curious. But yeah, see how many gems I have now. My gem collection is just growing very large. A lot of these are from doing a bit of Dork chests, but still, most of these are coming from Slayer drops, I think. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's gonna be nice if I hit over 1k Sapphires. Just for some reason I like gem collections, I don't know why. So I just got Fire Giants, which is actually a pretty uncommon task from Neve, but if you do it correctly, you can actually get over 40k an hour doing these, which is pretty surprising. They're a little bit annoying, a little bit difficult to lure to the correct location, but if you do them correctly, you actually can get pretty good XP from them. So if any of you guys are wondering, yeah, 40k an hour from Fire Giants, not too bad. There's another whip. I think that's number 8 that I've gotten so far from Slayer. Not too bad. I think they're like 2.3 mil now, so that's some nice. Well then, Dragon Spear. I think this is like the third or fourth one that I've gotten so far from Slayer, so that's interesting. I think they're actually worth a bit though, because you need them for I think you need them for a clue or something. But yeah, that's cool, I guess. They're like super rare. I don't know what the drop rate actually is, but they're extremely rare. But I think I'd rather have a whip. So I'm back to the Eternal Abyssal Demons. I've been getting quite a few of these recently, but they're not too bad, you know. I'm averaging just under 30k an hour for this bit of the task, but I haven't been tracking the entire task. But yeah, these are actually around 30k an hour, which is surprising to me, but it's actually pretty cool. So they're really they're not even that bad compared to other tasks. I mean, they're the lowest XP tasks that I do, but they're not like terrible. They're not like 15k an hour like Krakens would be and stuff like that. But I am 236k off of my next Slayer level, so I'll probably get that tomorrow, which is pretty nice. And also I am 87k off of 98 hit points, which will get me a combat level finally. That'll be the first combat level, and there'll be 3 more after that, which will be pretty nice. Max and combat will be nice, and I will actually be 98 defense when I get max combat, which will be kind of interesting. I won't actually be max melee yet. Hey, look at that, 100 silver ore. This happened way too many times. 100 silver ore and a dragon spear off of one task. What is this? Actually, just did out some calculations, and well, I figured out how much Slayer XP I'll be at the time that I max my melees. I'm planning, well, strength will be the first melee skill that I get to 99 just because it's my highest one and I do controlled. And I think after I get strength, I'm actually just going to use, like, you know, attack and defense and like not train strength anymore. It is slightly more efficient to train with controlled because controlled is the best DPS for whip, but it's a slight difference, so I don't think it really makes that big of a deal. So after I get 99 strength, I will already have 99 HP also, so that'll be the next skill I actually get to 99. But strength will come in pretty soon after that, and then I'll probably just do attack and then defense. But after that, I probably will actually only be around 12 mil Slayer when I max all of my combat stats. And after that, I think I will be around 97 ranged at that point. And I think I might actually do blowpipe for the rest of Slayer at that point and see if I can get 99 ranged off of it. Otherwise, I did out the math, I would be around 12 mil ranged when I finish Slayer, so I'd have to do about 1 mil ranged XP chinning. So I may end up doing that also, I'm not really exactly sure. Another thing is actually in my stream today, people are saying that it's good to blow pipe for Hellhounds and Fire Giants, and the rest you're better off just whipping, so maybe I'll start just blow piping Hellhounds and Fire Giants, and the rest I'll just keep doing melees and see if that would be enough to get me to 99 range from Slayer. It may actually be, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, apparently you can get like almost 50k an hour doing both of those tasks with the blowpipe, and for some reason I'm not exactly sure how it works 100% yet, but apparently for those tasks especially it is good. I think it is slightly faster XP for basically every single task. It's just that you're spending more money because you have to spend money on all of the darts, obviously, and also on the solar skills, which I think are actually going in price. Somebody was saying that today, I think. So that's not so good. But the other issue is that I actually need to have enough money to buy a blowpipe and also probably ranger boots. And I don't have either of those right now. I do have armadillo, but I don't have blowpipe or ranger boots, and I don't know if I have enough money to actually buy them, because I have a lot of money in cannonballs and a lot of money in Slayer drops and stuff like that. But I probably could clear out some items in my bank and have enough, so that probably wouldn't be too much of an issue. But I would also have to put some money into darts, so I'm not sure exactly how that'll work out. But speaking of streaming, I have been streaming quite a lot of Slayer, and that's why I've had fewer videos out this week, I guess, is because I've been sort of compensating with streams. So I do encourage you guys to check out my streams. I'd say it's more entertaining to watch me slay than other things, you know, and the viewer counts have definitely been reflecting that, which has been really cool. I've had a lot of people watching the streams, and it's been going really well, so I've been really happy about that. And I'm just going to keep on doing it because it's really fun, and it's a nice way to, you know, do something with social media while also gaining efficient XP. Another thing that happens a lot while I'm streaming is people ask me what I'm going to do after I max, and for anyone who's wondering, I will max in about 3 weeks from now, which is crazy to think about, but yeah, Slayer will take about another 3 weeks. I have like 4.5 mil XP left, and that's about 3 weeks worth, maybe a little bit more than 3 weeks, but I am going to be playing pretty hard. I'm actually racing my friend to 99 Slayer right now, and he's at about 1.3 or 1.5 mil XP ahead of me, but I've been going a bit harder than he is, and I'm going to see. I'll be curious to see who actually ends up winning, but that'll be interesting, yeah. But he's been high Slayer for a very long time, and Slayer is my last kill left, and I'm like, dude, you gotta win, you gotta beat me, because he's been a lot higher combat level than me and everything for like a year, or I don't even know how long I've known him, but like a year or two, quite a long time. But we'll see who actually wins that. I am definitely going to be going hard with Slayer since it's the last bit for maxing. But anyways, after I max, my plan is to go for completionist stuff, and I have a whole list of it, and I show people on the stream all the time. I think I usually do mention this in videos and stuff, but we have lots of new viewers because we're getting new viewers every day, every week. It's crazy how fast this channel is actually growing. I don't think I got a chance to properly thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers, but that's really, really cool. And we're getting close to 6,000 at this point, which is really crazy. So thanks a lot for that, guys. I really do appreciate that. But anyways, after I max, I'm going to be going for completionist stuff. It's an entire list of just completionist style content on Oldschool Runescape. Basically, you know, I started off with just the regular completionist stuff taken from the RS3 list, the stuff that actually exists in Oldschool. And then this is the stuff on the trim list, and all the stuff with the little dash next to it is stuff that I've already completed. So I have already actually done quite a bit of this stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff left. So, you know, stuff like Champion Scrolls, Castle Wars Armor, Barbarian Notes, and a whole bunch of other stuff down here is just under the extras, stuff that I want to do. So what I'm probably going to start off with actually is getting the Penance gear right here. Barbarian Assault is one of my favorite minigames, so I'm probably going to go play some Barbarian Assault and buy the rest of the Barbarian Assault outfit that I don't already have. I do have maxed rolls because I need that for diaries, but I don't have all of the outfit pieces. And that is one of the things on that list, so that's probably the thing that I'm going to do right after I max, is just go chill out and play one of my favorite minigames, because that'll be really enjoyable to do. And then after that, I'm probably actually going to start hunting for Champion Scrolls, because Champion Scrolls are one of the things on the list, and they're actually something that I really, really enjoy doing. Also, I have collected all the Champion Scrolls once before, and that was in RS3 when I was going for trim on there. And that was really, really fun to do, and I'm looking forward to doing it on Old School as well. Obviously, you don't get as nice of a reward from it, so since you can't get the banner imp, and you also can't get a trim completionist capes. But maybe someday there will be a completionist cape release, and if so, then I will be quite a happy individual. But that's the general plan for after I max. I'm going to be working on that stuff for quite a long time, and one thing that is on there is finding all the boss pets. So if I go for that, that'll last me a very long time. You know, actually getting to the number of kills for the drop rate of each pet takes longer than maxing, I believe, because just Corp alone is like over 1,000 hours, because the drop rate of Corp is 1 in 5k for the pet, which is ridiculous. That's rarer than Elysian, or Elysian, however it's pronounced, and that's just silly. But yeah, it takes like over 1,000 hours to get credited for that many kills, which is kind of silly. But the rest of the boss pets are usually in the region of like anywhere from like 50 to around 300 hours is the average for a boss pet drop rate, and some of them are a lot less than that. So when I'm going for boss pets, I'll probably start off with like KSLE because it's really easy, then I'll go for like KBD and Mole and stuff like that, and then gradually work up to harder ones. But that's the general plan for After I Max for anyone who is curious about that. It's going to be really, really fun, and hopefully it'll be pretty interesting content. I don't think anyone else is really actively going for this type of stuff. I know that Jiklim actually is doing some completionist type stuff also, but he's also gaining some XP. As far as XP After I Max, I probably won't be doing too much like focus skilling. I will be gaining a fair amount of XP from doing different stuff on that list, but it's not really going to be like efficient. But after I do all that stuff, if I do ever actually complete all of it, I will be going for 200 mils, I guess, and I'll probably do it, you know, in bursts of different skills just to keep the videos a little bit more interesting. So I'd probably do like 50 mil cooking, 50 mil thieving, 50 mil fletching. I'd probably go for like 50 mil XP and all of the faster, easier skills, and then I'd probably go for like, I'd like to do like 20 mil mining. That would be really cool, and 20 mil agility and stuff like that. 20 mil RC would be very, very nice. So those would be some of the stuff that I'd probably go for after that. But you know, if I get tired of doing the stuff off of my completionist list, then I probably will just go to some skilling. But after Max, my life after Max is going to be really fun. It's going to be really, you know, more interesting, more entertaining. But anyways, I probably will be streaming later today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. 12 minutes of Slayer and then 8 minutes of rambling with Automology. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and happy Easter to any of you guys who celebrate Easter also. I'm going to be working from 10 to 4 today, which is going to be all sorts of fun. It's going to be insanely busy at my restaurant, so that'll be great, but I guess I'll probably make some good money. And then after that, yeah, I probably will be streaming, and I'll be getting 95 Slayer, hopefully, so that'll be really cool, and also getting that hit points level, and maybe even a defense level, because I'm pretty close to that also, so that'll be pretty cool. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys' continual support of my videos and my streams. It's really cool, and I'm really glad to be where I am today, so I have you guys to thank for that. I'll do my best to keep putting out good content for you guys, and I guess I'll see you guys soon with more videos, and make sure to stay tuned for live streams later today.